sometimes, our fathers will come home.
Yeah.
And they come home from work.
Yeah.
Long shifts.
Yeah.
Right? And they're all grafters. They come home. What they expect them to come home to is peace.
Yeah.
Right? That's all a man wants when he comes home from work. He wants to walk into peace. He wants to walk into an environment where he's welcomed.
Yeah.
It's calm. It's serene. There's peace there. He doesn't want to walk in and it sounds like World War III's going on in there.
Right.
And then he has to come in and start breaking up fights.
Bro, okay, so, right. How do you balance that? How do you manage World War III? You just come home and all of a sudden, all sorts of kicking off. You've got your kid running over there. This one's jumping over there. This one's screaming, yelling, shouting. Like, how do you even... You just come from a stressful day at work. You're coming into the home and now you're dealing with more stress. How do you compose yourself? How do you take control of the situation like that, bro?
Yeah, well, it's not always composed, isn't it? You're gonna lose your ragged sometimes.
Yeah.
You're gonna scream at them, shout them, if you need to pull them off, separate them.
So I guess each day is gonna be different in terms of...
Yeah, it depends what the situation is. I mean, thankfully, my boys, they don't physically fight. I mean, sometimes Carson and Bilal might get into it a little bit. Yeah. Depending on what it is. Sometimes, sad to say, one deserves it over the other.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah.
like, okay, older brother's dealing with his younger brother. I'm not gonna step in because this is part of growing up as well. Right? And as a, our wives might think, okay, you need to step up. You need to build some discipline in these kids, right?
But this is the way, though.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I grew up with 3 older brothers. Yes. Right? Yeah. There's only a certain way I would have spoken to them. Yeah. Because if I didn't respect them in the way that I did, then there's consequences. And I knew that. Yeah. So I learned to respect my elders through that. And I knew my boundaries. Yeah. So, I could be cheeky with my peer group, people younger than me. No problem. But with elders, no, you show a certain level of respect. And your brothers, your siblings, part of their role is to teach you that as a young child. If I see Bilal disrespect one of the older brothers, I'm not going to recommend the older brother because he reprimands him. Because they know when I'm not in the house, the oldest son replaces the father. Yes. So you treat him like the father. Yeah. You don't disrespect him because you got to give him that responsibility so he can take that role.
Do you give that consciously? Like, do you have to tell them, educate them, or is it something that just happens naturally? Like,
no, you have to mention it. So it's been kind of ingrained in them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. With my boys.